You be good, girl. You being good, girls? Hmm? Yeah, I think I see both of them. Yeah, we know. You got it good. Outside, you can bark. Go inside and bark, people yell at you. Out here, you can bark all you want. Well, I forgot to mention what Sam's email said. Well, I was thinking of the other part of the story. Yeah, he was, well, in the story I had some notes afterwards about going to school in Haynes and about our computer lab, which was Apple IIs. Now, in 6th grade, before we moved to Alaska, we had one Apple II for 2 classrooms with Mr. Munkers, my teacher, gray hair, grumpy, you know, and Mrs. Sanders was the other teacher. I don't know much about her, but her room had the computer. And we'd go over there and individually for about 20 minutes each by ourselves. No supervision, nobody told us what to do or had any expectations. We had 2 pieces of software to work with. One was the drawing turtle, which is a little triangle that you had to type in commands to have it do things. And there was instructions for drawing a Cheshire cat on the back of this huge long poster. I never messed around with that, of course. Poster things. And the other program we used was a typing game. It had letters that would fall down to the ground, and you had to type the letter before it hit to save it. And that was it. We didn't have any instructions or anything like that for it. Now, in the Haynes Computer Lab, we had Mr. Atkins, who taught us a course in BASIC, which it was less than a semester long, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, we learned really, if-then statements, go-tos, high-res, low-res. The low-res is basically what you see on Atari, which I hadn't seen. I didn't play Atari until about 10 years ago when I got a one box that had like 50 games preset into it. And also at Walmart I had an Atari joystick that had, I don't know, like 10 games in it. And yeah. And high res was with lines, just drawing lines. And so after school, most of the kids were playing video games in the lab. You know, Castle Wolfenstein, Robotron, the only two that I was familiar with that I never played. And I was trying to learn more about BASIC, and just the only thing I had to go on was a poster in the classroom that had these peeks and pokes on it, a list of obscure commands, numbers on them. And so I wrote a program that all it did was protect itself. It had a password, and if you tried to type list to get the instructions for the code, it would reboot. And once I forgot my password or something, and I asked Warren Cockrell for help, and he came over, and I watched his fingers on the keyboard, and he hit Control Alt Delete, and it got by the password. Well, I tried it at WSU, like 15 years later. No. It would have been like 8 years later. But it still worked on the, not Apples, but we had, IBM clones, which is another story.